Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 155 of the Beatles tournament, and if you're new here and you're wondering what a Beatles tournament is, I'll fill you in. Basically, we took every single Beatles song, we threw them in a single elimination style tournament, and now we're making them battle head to head until there's one left remaining in the end, and that's the very best Beatles song ever made. We're on day 28 of round 2, so only 4 more days until we're halfway through round 2, and yeah, it's just going quick now. I'm still moving, so we don't have much time to get into these, so let's just go ahead and get right on into listening to them. But first, let me introduce what we'll be listening to. First up is All My Loving, and that went up against their cover of Boys last round. All My Loving is off of their album With the Beatles from 1963, and its competition today is Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown, from Rubber Soul, released in 1965. Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown, went up against Why Don't We Do It in the Road in the first round. Why Don't We Do It in the Road is absolutely one of my favorite Beatles jams, but it doesn't hold up in the competition, especially compared to something like Norwegian Wood. I was super sad to cut it in the first round, but that's just the way it had to be. We will be playing these songs reversed with a bit of distortion, and that's to avoid getting blocked by the copyright masters of the world, and also just to, make the Beatles sound slightly more evil than your grandparents' grandparents thought it was back in the day. Alright, so pretty short songs today. Let's see which one stands strong in the end. First up is All My Loving. That's a pretty sweet little song. I do like the guitar riff throughout the verses. And in the chorus, it kind of turns into a little bit more of a country song. Not too bad. Let's see how that stacks up against Norwegian Wood. pretty solid song. I'm gonna give that one to Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown. Just a lot more interesting instrumentation going on for me. All My Loving is decent enough, but I don't know, the way it's played just sounds a little weird. It doesn't sound, I don't know, it's just a little too odd for me. Norwegian Wood, though, is just like super smooth the whole way through. Solid groove. I really enjoy it. Got social media if you want to talk about it. There's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if these videos are a little too long for you, there's also a TikTok account that you could check out as well. I will link the songs played normally down in the description, as well as the tournament bracket, so you can see how far along we are in round 2 and see what's coming up for the second half of round 2. Got a Cash App and a Venmo, so feel free to throw me a little bit of money that way if you feel sorry for me, or you just like what I'm doing here and you have a little extra to spare and you want to see it go my way. There's a lot of qualifications there, and I don't expect to meet all of them. One person gave me money, and Steve is great. At least you get people calling you great if you give them money, you know? Just that. Also, thank you, Casey, for this giant bag of No Ringo, No Life pins. I will be figuring out what to do with those. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the video with your friends and family members as well, and share it with anyone who's a fan of the Beatles. Anyone who isn't a fan of the Beatles, share it with them too, just to irritate them. Comment down below with which of these 2 songs you would have chosen if you were on the hot seat today, and that is all the Beatles action I've got for you today. Please join us soon for our 2 unicorn songs for the day, and otherwise, just chill around on YouTube and wait for me. I'll be back. Hope you have a great night, a fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Bye.